That works. Okay, so while things are being set up a little bit, I'll talk about what we did. So we are Team ShipShape from UC Davis, and my name is Roman, Jake, and Brandon. And before today, none of us had used Unity before, with the exception of Brandon. And what was that, like 3 days ago you introduced it? So we've never built a game before, with the exception of one of our programming classes, and we built Snake in assembly. So our project's a little bit different than what we've been used to, and with the help of resources like you guys and friendly things going on, we were able to come up with a very interesting, kind of fun game. So the inspiration behind it was we wanted to combine a bunch of different concepts and see what these different concepts and things that you're all very familiar with, what would come out of it. And experimenting with things, we came up with this. The idea is this, that we're not skilled enough quite yet to have a project in mind beforehand and then come out with it in the end. So what we started with, planning-wise, did not actually happen. But what did happen is actually a very interesting thing. And if you want to, if you have your laptop open, you can go to my website, boatlord.com, and click on the link that says box, and you can play it yourself. So it is live. The whole thing itself was built in Unity, like I said earlier. So it's ready to be sort of shipped into any platform that we want. The way that it was designed was keeping mobile games in mind, sort of. So it's made to be played on an iPad or a smartphone or something like that. It doesn't have the support for it quite yet. We weren't able to handle that fast enough, but every function you can see, so growing from small to large or whatever, would be a swipe up, swipe down, and swipe to the side. So it's very simple. If you can beat the current high score, which is what? 2,700 is very, very difficult. I myself have only 700. This is our record holder right here. So that's Team ShipShape with It's a Box. Thanks.
The size of the boxes.
You have a question? Sorry.
Yeah, what is the size of the box function of? Is that control-based?
The box itself?
Yeah,
the initial box.
the character.
So the character itself has a starting point or a start point, and then it grows percentage-wise or something like that. So there's a percentage growth and a percentage strength, and then tall thing is also percentage-wise. The way that things are generated is it's random, and the idea is that it get out of there. No, use the long one. First But the line generation is based on the size of the box, so you want to stay small. So the gaps are kind of based on that. You want to stay small, and things are going to do that. I'm not sure if we implemented that or if it wasn't yet. It's commented out. It's basically the same thing. But yeah, that's about it.
2 buttons, you control the size.
It's 3 buttons right now: Q, W, and E, and then R is to restart. But on an iPad, on an iPhone, or Android phone, it would be a swipe up, would be make it big. So we wanted to have like sound, so it'd be like, so it inhales a little bit of air, because then it drops back down right after. And then to get like tall, it'd be like, or something like that. So there's a lot of potential, and keep checking back. We'll have like a nice app on this web store.
How are the levels?
So everything is generated based on the actual cube itself. What happens is things that are there's a checker that sees what landscape has been generated, and if the cube is within 2 screens of the end, then it starts to generate more. If the cube has left 2 screens of the beginning, it starts erasing. So it manages its resources pretty well too. That way I'm able to do it on my phone without it lagging up after like 100 feet or whatever. Any more questions, or is that all? Cool. Thank you very much.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Here we go. Team Evil Candy Warlord.